Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the social aspects of Earthscape and how you actually go about creating and adding features to the globe. Every single user of Earthscape has the opportunity to create a profile, and you can do that shortly after creating an account, which you'll be asked to do anytime you try and create a feature or leave a comment. You can view your profile by clicking on the user icon up in the upper left-hand corner. As I do that, we'll see some information about, in this case, myself, and you have the opportunity to edit your profile. You can upload a photograph of yourself, you can establish a screen name, and you can write a short paragraph about yourself so that anyone that views it can learn a little bit more about you. In addition, you can find new users who have joined by clicking the home icon here, which will take you to our home page. The home page inside the Earthscape browser will tell you some of the latest comments that people have left on articles that they've read. You can see photographs that people have recently uploaded, new members, and recently added layers. So if, for example, we were to click on one of these photographs here, one, we can see a larger version of it, but two, we can also learn a little bit more about the person that uploaded this or about the area this photograph is describing. So this is the Quincy Riverfront, and as we click on it, you get the opportunity to edit an article or to leave comments on this feature. Additionally, we can learn more about the person who created it or about people who would like to go here. So in this case, we can see that Joe's a friend of Tom's. And if we click on Tom, we can see places that Tom might want to go to, including a Meteor Crater. And as we click on that, we'll see some more information about Meteor Crater. And we have the opportunity to click on a link called Fly There Now and actually zoom in. And so you can kind of zoom in and so forth. Actually creating geographic features is really quite easy. So if, for example, we want to create this as the visitor center, we'd simply go over to the Add New Point feature icon, and this will pull up a dialog box labeled New Point. And so I can click on the area right here, and then come over here and label it as the visitor center, and give it any tags. Tags are words that other people might use to search for this. So I'm going to call it Visitor Center Park National and Meteor Crater. You can describe the layer that you think this should be in. We actually have a layer called Parks, and so I'll select that. Then you can add a short description. I'm going to say this is the Visitor Center for Meteor Crater. You can say Save. This will send it to Earthscape.com. And shortly after sending it to Earthscape.com, we'll have the ability to click on the feature and actually add a photograph to it or leave comments. So will everyone else who uses Earthscape. In addition to being able to draw a point, you can also draw lines or polygons. Polygons are areas similar to lakes, parks, in this case a building, the Coliseum. What we can do is we can kind of come along here and identify exactly where this is at. Double click to terminate a line or a polygon. Then you come over here and I'm going to add the label Coliseum, tags, Ancient, Rome, Coliseum, and the layer. I'll select buildings. And the description is the Coliseum in Rome. And we'll save this. So an interesting difference between Earthscape and many other programs is the fact that all of the data in our system is actually editable by anyone, meaning that we can click on a feature. Not only can we learn more information about it, we can click on the Edit Geometry button and actually have access to the raw geometry. And we can come in here and, for example, the center line of the Mississippi River, fix that up a little bit, make it more closely approximate what it actually appears to be. And once we're done, we can say Save. This information will go back to our servers, and very shortly, often within a few minutes, everyone else in the world will be able to see the changes that you've made.